This scary top 10 list of creepy videos has weird things that will make you stutter and shudder before you can utter a single scream. Things are about to get weird and even paranormal in these mysterious videos with scary moments that sometimes cannot be explained. Number 10. Boots1305 keeps a collection of scary videos as evidence to prove his old workplace is haunted by the paranormal. These videos document all sorts of weird things caught on CCTV security cameras between 2012 and 2013 at the Cape May Fish Market in New Jersey. At first, the creepy stuff doesn't seem like much, just little things like chairs falling over after being stacked, an event that's not exactly unheard of in the restaurant industry. But when items keep mysteriously moving by themselves for no reason at all of the spooky moments add up. I mean, stacked chairs toppling over and pictures falling off the wall are one thing. But when it's been over a year of employment and you still have bread regularly throwing itself off the shelf for no reason at all, you start to wonder if the restaurant building is just plain haunted. Watch these final scary moments caught on camera and tell me what you think. Is this a spirit of a former employee?
Literally, it looks like somebody didn't like the way they replaced it. They just kind of moved them over a little bit. Now watch, then you'll see them.
Considering this strange activity happened in the same haunted hallway as the falling bread, it's a strong possibility. Number 9. Dom Matigian is haunted by a poltergeist who won't even give him the chance to have a nightmare.
So it's literally 3 in the afternoon, and it's been happening more during the day, and it's just not even scary. It's really just annoying at this point, to be completely honest. I can't take this anymore.
It sounds like someone is about to kick his door open, and yet when he looks down the hall, the ghost or whatever is responsible is nowhere in sight. Watch again closely, and you'll hear the ghost banging right up to the very moment he opens the door.
It's just not even scary. It's just...
The ghost is making scary sounds until 10 seconds, and Dom opens the door at 10 seconds. There's no time for any living person to pull away that quickly, and especially nowhere for them to go. Do you believe this paranormal video is a real ghost? His reaction sounds genuinely creeped out and tormented. Number 8. Ghost hunters will often claim to feel a spirit mysteriously brush by them, but rarely are such scary moments actually caught on camera. A YouTuber named Daz Games is exploring a haunted mansion called Thompson Hall when he has a close encounter with a supernatural entity that he will remember with horror forever. He's investigating a haunted bedroom on the 2nd floor, very afraid and hearing weird tapping noises everywhere, when his worst fears are proven real, with a scary ghost sighting he cannot otherwise explain.
Is there anybody in here? That was a definite tap.
With the camera pointed his way, he's accidentally caught the ghost imprint of a single finger running the length of his cheek in what appears to be a real paranormal encounter. He still cannot explain any of the mysterious things from this video and believes Thompson Hall is one of the scariest and most haunted places on Earth. After watching this video, I think I might have to agree with his analysis. Number 7. Creepy videos of strange lights in the sky over West Texas have gotten a lot of reactions lately from terrified locals, and perhaps scariest of all is how these weird things just keep getting caught on camera. The ominous flashing red skies have been appearing since 2018, If you look closely, you'll see a strip in the middle where it looks like some strange activity is touching down on Earth. The high-resolution image better shows what I'm talking about. Local news organizations have tried to explain this as ice crystals in the clouds reflecting light back down to Earth, but many think this is a cover story and question why it only seems to happen over West Texas and seemingly nowhere else. Number 6. Mysterious things are caught on camera while Travis W. is exploring the caverns under the Teotihuacan pyramids in Mexico. His tour guide stands beneath a ray of light and he captures some rather strange activity on video.
You will not believe what I'm seeing on my camera right now.
A blue phantom hand materializes in front of his guide. Travis follows the ghostly hand as it raises towards the light and then mysteriously disappears. While some say this video is paranormal, he thinks it's most likely light reflecting off her own hand to create a haunting mirror image. It's an eerie optical illusion that would be almost impossible to recreate, and perhaps even a sign from the spirit world. Number 5. A fishing video goes from quiet to terrifying in a few scary moments, all caught on tape.
What the f***?
At 14 seconds, a giant underwater creature is caught on camera, smacking into the side of a kayak with extreme speed. An alligator, judging from the prominent prehistoric-looking snout. Now that you know where to look, you can see the animal's jaws extend high above the kayak, and that split-second attack definitely would have been enough to take any overhanging limb. Number 4. When Heather Marie got a motion alert from her home security camera past 3 a.m., a video of the paranormal was what she was probably expecting to find. But instead, what she caught on camera scared her even more than the paranormal. The extra creepy legs of a spider enter the frame, twitch in the scariest way possible, and then slowly creep off screen. Whatever kind of spider this is, it was big enough to set off the motion detection camera in the middle of the night, and it's probably still waiting for her in the basement, no doubt growing larger every day. Number 3. Gavin Arnold believes he's caught strange activity of an apparition on a motion detection camera.
There. Can anybody help me explain that? Rewind that again for you, just so you can see, because it's baffled me and my friends for the whole day.
All of Gavin's friends agree that this is a real ghost sighting, caught on infrared video. But it looks like this could be a speck of dust instead. So tell me what you make of this alleged apparition. The only thing that's weird is that it sets off his motion detection system, something I'm not sure dust can do. Let's help him decide once and for all. Number 2. A paranormal exploration channel called Rhythm Decay Urbex goes exploring in an asylum in Scotland that's haunted and abandoned. The collapsing mental hospital fills them with negative energy that could be paranormal or simply an illusion of their own fears.
To the basement. It feels creepy down here.
A sixth sense tells the ghost hunters not to go exploring this area of the abandoned building, that this room at the end of a small cramped hallway is especially off limits to the living. But against their better judgment, the paranormal crew goes further investigating the haunted hospital basement anyway.
See, look.
Footprints are stamped across a pool table. Whoever went in here did not come back out the same way, or maybe at all. Abandoned in this room, they find more weird things, like this restraint chair, where asylum inmates were kept for who knows how long. After touching some more creepy stuff, the urban explorers feel a new presence watching them from room to room, so they put down paranormal equipment and investigate. The responses they get are scary, and at times seem to be the eerie reactions of an actual ghost.
Please make the light flash for yes if you are following us. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Are you lost here? Can you... Thank you.
After asking the ghost to make their K2 meter flash higher than it has before, they receive a series of strange messages on another piece of equipment meant to detect and decipher faint paranormal whispers.
80? Is that it? Are you trying to tell me that was your age? Was you 80 years old?
When they ask the 80-year-old spirit to clarify if it means the building is decomposing or its body, the spirit does not exactly respond with a direct answer. Instead, the spirit simply says two words: allow it. Which is perhaps the politest way I've ever heard a ghost tell two investigators to get out. They respect its wishes and leave the spirit to rot away within the silent confines of the abandoned building. Who knows how close they were to finding its final remains? Perhaps when the haunted mental asylum is rubble, the ghost will finally be free. Number 1. In early 2008, a YouTuber named Silver Sage began to notice objects would move on this table whenever he left the room. As part of a ghost hunting experiment, he put a bunch of items on the table for a spirit to move and then left like normal, but not without leaving a camera on to capture any paranormal evidence. Two objects move on their own, both in the same direction. It could be a magnet, except one of the objects appears to be on a stack of playing cards, specifically to disprove this theory. Later, another paranormal experiment on a different table in the same room yields the same results. This time, a headphone jack moves in a quarter circle. Real or fake, these early paranormal videos still cannot be explained over a decade later. And despite over 80,000 views and countless comments, the infamous creepy videos from YouTube's early years continue to get scared reactions to this day. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more of everything Bill knows.